A massive manhunt today for a man and a woman who shot a state police officer. We now know it was the man who fired those shots. This all happening in a very rural area with a lot of places to hide. SWAT teams driving through neighborhoods, stopping vehicles, warning residents what had happened. It all played out, the shooting itself, on a heavily traveled bridge on Sedillo Hill, first thing in the morning. The state police told us just a short time ago all indications are that that officer is going to be okay. Meanwhile, the focus is on those suspects, a man and a woman who led officers on a chase from Edgewood, exchanged gunfire with that officer, and when they crashed, fled on foot. The chief says they might have those suspects in custody. Let's get to News 13's Ariana Kraft, who is live at the scene on Route 66 in Sedillo. Ariana.
New Mexico State Police Chief Tim Johnson says the officer was called to a gas station in Edgewood for a report of suspicious activity in the bathroom.
Right about the Sedillo Hill bridge to cross over I-40, our supervisor was able to perform a pit maneuver, at which time the suspect's vehicle crashed, and immediately after that gunshots were exchanged between our officer and the suspect.
State police say the officer chased the suspect in a silver Cadillac 6 miles down Route 66, then pitted the car on the Sedillo Bridge over I-40. There was a shootout, and with the male firing first, you can see bullet holes in the windshield of the Cadillac. The officer was seriously wounded but should be okay. Police believe the suspects, a man and a woman, somehow made it back to Albuquerque but aren't saying how. They do say they have that couple in custody. They picked up on Central but aren't releasing anything about their names or how they tied them to the shooting. They do say the car was not stolen and information at the scene did lead them back to Albuquerque. There was a manhunt in the surrounding countryside and neighborhoods for hours, but officers left the area a couple hours ago.
As many of you are aware, there's a couple of spots around town where we've scooped a couple of folks up who we think are the suspects, but till we get them back here and interview them, we're not going to know for sure, but that's what we have at this time.
And for much of the afternoon, officers redirected traffic near State Road 333 and Sedillo Hill. These road closures impacted some people living in the area who say they couldn't get to their home. Again, according to New Mexico State Police, the officer was transported to a nearby hospital and is expected to be okay. They are not releasing the name of that officer quite yet. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Ariana. Now, at this point, much of the scene has been cleared out there. The command area, there's only a few officers left. We're told most of the officers who had been in those neighborhoods have now left.